Great.
Sounds like you were getting back into the first team today and walking through. Is that a good indication that you feel like you're going to be able to play coming this morning?
Yeah, I'm playing tomorrow.
What can we expect in terms of minutes? I mean, are you good to go?
Yeah, I don't think there's any restrictions. I feel pretty good. I felt about able to play till I didn't have any restrictions, so I feel pretty good.
Coach is praising your defense and the defensive numbers that the team has when you are in the lineup, which are really, really good. Talk about what you've tried to do defensively this year, how you've evolved on that end of the court.
I mean, I guess just play hard. I mean, one day my defense is bad according to everybody, the next day they're saying it's good. So I really just try to play hard and keep getting better on that end of the ball.
Do you feel like you're learning to use your body in a more effective way defensively and taking up the realistic that you need to take up and knowing exactly where to be? What has that progression been like? Could that be a reason to disconnect people?
Maybe. I think it's just the longer you're in the league, you figure out how to defend certain guys and what you can use, with your physical tools to play better defense. So I think that just comes with time.
That's not something people talk about, where it just takes time to learn guys' games. Is that KYP and that progression take a longer period of time than some people realize?
Yeah, but I think everyone can do a better job of studying their opponents. I can do a better job of that. So it's just knowing your opponents, knowing what guys like to do.
When the heel thing first popped up, I think Coach Malone said it was kind of like a gradual thing, when it wasn't, one action that really set it off. Is that your recollection, or how do you remember it kind of popping up?
Yeah, I remember feeling it a little bit after, I think, it was the game before Detroit. And I felt it, but it was playable. Then I played in that Detroit game, and after that, it just got a lot worse, and I couldn't play it anymore. So I just had to let it heal for a while.
What was the recovery like? Did you have to be off your foot for a good chunk of time? Were you not able to shoot? What was that like?
Yeah, for a few days, I had to just try to be off my foot as much as possible. Then it was just figuring out the right orthotics and working through my foot in the training room. But luckily, it wasn't like a super serious thing.
How easy is it to pick up where you left off? Is that a challenge, or is it easy?
Yeah, I mean, I just try to keep myself in shape, keep working out, play 3-on-3 a lot, and hopefully, I'll pick up where I left off tomorrow. I haven't played in the game for, I think, 10 or 11 games, so we'll see how it feels tomorrow being out there, but I think I'm in a good spot to just pick up where I left off.
Coach complimented your ability to stay steady throughout these moments of fighting through injuries and injuries because you've had to deal with it before. Do you feel like you've gained a lot of wisdom throughout these processes?
Definitely grown as a person, but I think for me, if it's not related to my back, then I'm not too worried about it. Like anything else is part of basketball. So this was something that was unrelated to my back, obviously. So as long as it's something else other than that, then I can handle it pretty easily.
What have you thought about how this team's looked over the last 10 games from your vantage point?
Yeah, overall, I think we're looking pretty good. Yeah, I think right now we're tied for first in the West, and I still feel like there were some games we could have won. But we've won a lot of close games in the clutch, so I think we're still kind of finding our identity as a team and our consistency, but I think we're making big strides.
Well, how exciting is it to know that you're in first place and you really even haven't played your best, most consistent basketball just quite yet?
That's what I'm saying. I think we just got a lot of room to grow. I think we all know that. So we're just going to try to keep you don't want to peak this early in the season. It's a long season, so I think we're in a good spot for sure.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.